The Secret Barrister, The Secret Barrister, Stories of the Law and How It's Broken. Embark on a fascinating journey through the complexities of the criminal justice system in England and Wales, as The Secret Barrister, Stories of the Law and How It's Broken pulls back the curtain on its centuries-old traditions, pitfalls, and the people working tirelessly to champion justice. Delve into the distinctions between barristers and solicitors, the workings of the Crown Prosecution Service, and the concerning flaws in the system which often see the innocent suffer. Discover how budgetary constraints and institutional inefficiencies contribute to a broken justice system, and learn how the inquisitorial process used in European countries might offer valuable insight for reform.
British court system. The British court system has a rich history dating back to the 14th century, and with traditional attire such as gowns and wigs still in use. The criminal trial involves a judge, jury, defendant, barristers, solicitors, and Crown Prosecution Service. Unlike other countries, barristers handle criminal cases on both sides of the adversarial process, making them more proficient in their work. Justice by untrained volunteers. The magistrates' courts in England and Wales have a long history, dating back to 1195, when they were established to tend to small-time offenders. Nowadays, they are the first stop for any criminal case and remain overseen by untrained volunteers who have no special legal knowledge or training. This has led to problems including inaccurate decisions on bail and imprisoning people without adequate reasons which conflict with laws and human rights. The next part of the book examines the issues with the CPS and their case files. The flaws in the criminal justice system. The criminal justice system is plagued by budget cuts resulting in a backlog of cases, leading to rushed and incorrect prosecutions. Poor management and digitization have led to missing evidence or incorrect information which have in some cases resulted in the acquittal of criminals. For instance, Amy was robbed of justice because the police mishandled her case, leading to her attacker walking free. It is high time the government invests more resources in the system to ensure justice prevails. The dark side of legal aid. The criminal justice system is designed to protect people from being falsely convicted, and the defense plays a significant role in achieving this goal. However, some vulturous defense solicitors who contribute to the negative image of a defense counsel exist. The problem of legal aid persists in England and Wales, as people with insufficient disposable income are eligible for it, even though private defense counsellors can cost upward of £100,000 to £300,000. It is vital to have a reliable defense to protect innocent individuals from being wrongfully convicted, and making it harder to obtain increases the chances of that happening. Justice served better. When fighting for justice in court, is the inquisitorial process a more effective system than the accusatorial approach? The inquisitorial process followed in continental Europe may provide a fairer style of justice compared to the accusatorial process adopted in England and Wales. The accusatorial process demands that the witness relive their experience on the witness stand and their story picked at by the defense. In contrast, the inquisitorial process largely sidelines the lawyers, and a single judge reviews all the evidence collected by the state. The complainant can also act as a subsidiary prosecutor, empowering them in the process. With a focus on finding the truth with minimal drama, is the inquisitorial system better at getting justice than the accusatorial approach? Balancing the pursuit of truth and justice. The accusatorial system provides a rigorous examination by the defense to keep the criminal justice process honest. However, this process heavily relies on evidence presented by the police or state, which may not be perfect or impartial. In 2017, a joint report found that a significant number of cases were found to be wholly inadequate or poor, and had no suggestions for evidence sharing with the defense. This underscores the importance of a rigorous examination by the defense. While the inquisitorial process may have some advantages, such as offering reasons for verdicts and avoiding long and stressful witness cross-examinations, it also has its limitations. Ultimately, the criminal justice system is not immune to biased policing or political influence, which is why it's crucial to strike a balance between the pursuit of truth and justice. Sentencing and imprisonment in England, a broken system. The criminal justice system in England and Wales is facing significant challenges when it comes to sentencing and imprisonment. The guidelines for sentencing a convicted criminal are a massive and largely incomprehensible mess that takes up around 1,300 pages. In many cases, the sentencing handed down in court was unlawful and should never have been given by the judge. Once a person is sentenced to prison, new problems arise. The statistics reveal that 60% of those sentenced to less than a year in prison will commit another crime. And among all released prisoners, 46% commit another crime within a year of being released. Despite these problems, solutions do exist, and they could be as simple as getting the media and politicians to do a better job of presenting an accurate picture of how the system works.
With The Secret Barrister, Stories of the Law and How It's Broken, we've witnessed the murky depths of a criminal justice system riddled with challenges, from inadequate case filings to unlawful sentencing. The book presents examples of how hardworking legal professionals strive to navigate this system while combating socioeconomic and political barriers. While some lessons can be drawn from the inquisitorial process implemented in countries like France and Germany, true improvement requires increased transparency, public awareness, and proper funding. Ignoring these issues may result in even greater injustice for the innocent and guilty alike.